Alright guys, good news and bad news. We got Everett as our insider, but he'll bail if we won't subscribe. So, guys, the subscription button, go get it!
Good thing I was able to reach you guys. The whole thing moved so fast I almost didn't connect the dots in time.
And thanks for the heads up. Shade, right?
Don't worry about it. I made a promise to Bane to watch your backs.
Yeah. Great. You saved us. Whoop-de-doo. What the fuck happened?
Wankers tried to snuff us all, that's what fucking happened.
It was carefully planned. All the attacks happened at the same time.
And they froze our accounts. I checked. We're broke. All of us.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Well, it's happening, so it's an actual conspiracy.
Motherfuckers.
Whoever did this is extremely well connected. And you've pissed off more than a few powerful people over the years. I'll start digging, but it's gonna take some time.
What happened to the others?
I reached out to everyone, but I only got through to the 5 of you.
So much for retirement. We're gonna need cash to get back at these assholes.
I've got the perfect job to get you started. And I got you some supplies. Check the crate behind you.
Lady, I like you already. All right, enough talking. Let's get to work.
This is a good start, but we need a bigger war chest.
Where are we gonna stash it? Since offshore accounts are rubbish these days.
Yeah. The banks gave out account details like candy after the international law changes.
There's an encrypted currency inside CrimeNet called C-Stacks. It's not perfect, but it should do for now.
Any word from the others?
It's gonna be hard to do this with just the 5 of us.
About that, I want to introduce you to someone. Meet Pearl, expert infiltrator and con artist.
And certified ass kicker. Pleased to meet you.
You're the one that pulled that $10 million hustle on Harvest and Trustee.
Allegedly.
Welcome to the Payday gang.
You want to tell me where we're going?
We did some work for one of the San Francisco triads a while ago.
Triads, huh?
Sounds like they've got something new for us. Figured we'd take the meeting.
Who's the contact?
Let's do some business.
Y'all know anything about this Shade?
I know she was mates with Bane, ran CrimeNet servers and whatnot. Dallas knows her from before.
As long as she keeps the jobs coming, I'm good.
Yeah, fair enough. So what'd you do for retirement?
Oh, it's kind of a blur, man. I'm just glad it's over. Started to go crazy.
Started to. You've always been bonkers, lad.
How's it going?
Just more dead ends. Whoever these people are, they know how to cover their tracks. And they've got serious resources. I still have a few more cards up my sleeve, but we need cash to keep on pushing.
Already on it. I've reached out to an old friend. Speak of the devil.
What the fuck? They're supposed to be dead.
We sent our best operatives. I expect they made a mistake of thinking retirement made the target soft.
Yeah, well, your best operatives suck balls. And how can they be looking for us? You said we took all their money.
We did. They made more money. It's not rocket science, Ralph. Can we send another strike team?
No. We don't have the element of surprise anymore. They've made preparations. I suggest we do the same.
Cool. How? I have some safeguards in mind.
Those no good motherfucking monkey shits. Try to kill my friends, huh?
Yeah, and they froze all our assets.
Shameless mother of whores, super huilo. If I ever get my hands on them.
Yeah, all right. We appreciate it. But what we really need is a lead on the job.
Do you have anything?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, yes. Yes, I do.
So, you're a proper New Yorker then?
Yep. Born downtown, grew up in the Bronx. Ran a crew there for a while.
Not still a thing?
No. We were betrayed. Whole team wiped out overnight.
Sounds familiar.
From Shade. Time to roll.
We just had a breakthrough. The conspirators are based right here in the city. But it looks like they're extremely well connected. Maybe all the way up to President McKendrick.
Like that's gonna stop us.
Do we have enough to make a move?
Not yet. But we're homing in. In the meantime, I got a call from an old friend of mine. A guy called Beckett. He's got a job for us.
What are we stealing?
They're closing in. Are the preparations in place?
I did my part.
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Good. Good. And this is the last time we meet in person.
Agreed.
Sir, perhaps it's best to postpone the deal. That technology...
Are you high? I dumped everything I have left into this deal. It's happening. End of fucking story.
I've reviewed the data trail on your frozen accounts. One name sticks out. Patricia J. Shark. Big-time banker with political aspirations. She's also a major shareholder in Gensec. It's safe to say you pissed her off somewhere along the line. Let's pay her bank a little visit. And before you ask, Wolf, no, we're not gonna kill her.
Come on! Just a little bit?
No. We're going after what she values most. Her reputation. Anyone capable of burning you the way she did is playing with a stacked deck. Also, she's not alone in this. We need more information to get to the bottom of this conspiracy.
So what about the dosh?
Oh yeah. We're gonna clean the place out.
These Golden Shark files are encrypted as fuck. I've never seen anything like it. It's gonna take some quantum-level computing to even make a dent. Looks like we're stuck.
Actually, they've tipped their hand. Shark is a fucking banker and wouldn't have access to this type of technology. She got it from someone else. All we need to do is follow the tech, and we'll find the rest of the conspirators. I'll do some digging, see what shows up.
How are you so chill? They just bled your bank dry!
Cost of doing business. It's not ideal, but that's why we took precautions.
Oh, this is so fucked! We need to do something. Okay, what about...
Enough! You're whinier than usual, Ralph. Not doing anything stupid, are you?
Now we're sure this ain't a setup.
I had my contacts check him out. We can trust this guy.
Yeah. You gotta be careful these days. I had my people check you guys out too.
Mac?
I heard you had your eye on a special kind of hardware. Figure it's good business. I'll make some serious paper, you get what you need, and I keep my hands clean. Let me break it down for you. The gear you need is in the Jersey port. Some suit's got a big deal going down with Wixia. This tech is bleeding edge quantum grade.
Looks like we found another conspirator. Do you have the suit's name?
Sure I do. It's Garnet.
Back up a sec, Gov. Did you say Garnet?
Yeah, Ralph Garnet.
Oh, I remember that guy. We stole a shit ton of diamonds from him, didn't we?
From his dad, yeah. And we royally fucked up his birthday party, didn't we?
Ralph is the son of Nathan Garnet, former CEO of Garnet Group. Turns out, Nathan had a lot riding on those diamonds you stole. The company went bankrupt, and he killed himself. Seems Junior blames you, and reached out to Shark for some payback.
Bloody brilliant. Let's crash this wanker's party again, eh?
It's the right setup, but we're missing an encryption key.
So who has one of those?
I don't know. This design is borderline sci-fi shit. Reminds me of stuff I've seen from Murky Water.
Didn't we put those private military shitheads out of business? Like we just did with Ralphie.
Yeah, they filed for bankruptcy years ago. But that somebody connected to them could be the final conspirator. I'll ask around.
You know, if we could apply this tech to C-stacks, it'll make them completely untouchable.
I was thinking the same thing. We just need that key.
I'll be real. This motherfucker's the last one I'd expect to have murky connections.
He's been in business a long time, and he knows how to network.
Who are we talking about?
Howdy, y'all. It's been a spell since that thing in Texas. New blood, I see. Name's Blaine Keegan. Pleasure.
Likewise.
Now, about this murky water business. It just so happens I ran into someone a while back. Mason Laurent. Nastiest sort of fella. Ex-military, ex-CIA, ex-various PMC outfits. Including murky water. Nowadays, he's into cybersecurity. I had a meeting with him and took a gander at his security software. Looked an awful lot like the tech you're fixing to crack. Heard the Yankee bastard, no offense, has a penthouse in the city. If I were a gambling man, I'd say your best bet to find one of them encryption keys was to pay him a visit.
If he developed the tech, he's the brains behind the conspiracy. This is it, people. Let's go. I've leaked the stuff we got from Shark's servers. Feels good.
And I checked the C-stacks. New encryptions, airtight. Nobody's touching our money again.
Now we just need some motherfucking dollar bills to put that shit to the test. What's next?
I say we find something worth stealing.
And then, we steal it.
Yeah, we're back. Skål för fan!
What he said. Cheers.
In breaking news, business mogul Patricia Shark is facing allegations of bank fraud and even possible corruption charges following the discovery of several leaked documents.
Bastards.
No. God, no!
Is it done? Excellent.
Guys, I got something you'll want to see. I was digging through the Golden Shark servers, found this buried under bank reports and investment sheets.
What is it?
Combat data for a new type of drone operating system. Highly advanced. You could apply it to military-grade units or cheap homemade builds and get the same level of accuracy. I've never seen anything like it.
Some real fucking sci-fi shit.
What is drone combat data doing on a bank server?
Maybe it was Mason Lawrence.
He was into cybersecurity. This is a whole other beast.
According to these files, the OS software and drone specs are stored at the Scry Digital Data Center in Ryan Park.
I read about them. That whole building runs on a new type of AI-based security program. They call it the Security Integrated Network System.
SINS? Oh, very subtle.
Thank you for using SINS.
This drone tech could be worth a lot of money to the right buyer.
And lucky for us, we've got the right buyer's phone number. Thought we said no screen time while you're recovering, Locke.
I know, but there's something bugging me about this drone software. The design, it feels very familiar somehow. I wanted to comb through the files before you sold them off, see if I could figure out why.
And did you?
Yeah, the drone spec patent was included in the data. It's owned by a defense contractor called Treaty.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Not surprised. The company was started just a few years back, after the founder's old business went to cock. Meet John Concord, ex-CEO of Murky Water.
You're shitting me.
The link to Shark, the Murky connection.
This guy's one of the fuckers that tried to kill us. Probably ran the show.
Nah, I never met him myself. Sneaky Joe. Likes to deal through proxies when he can help it.
I'll put out a line. See what I can dig up on Concord.
The man behind the curtain. Gotcha now, you son of a bitch.
So, my favorite clown and need intel on a bad man.
When we put out the line, I didn't think you'd be the one to bite.
You can always count on Vlad. I have what you need, but it will cost you.
How much?
Nah, not money. You catch me in a fucked up situation. I need your help. I filter money through a legit cash for gold operation. Helps keep IRS off my ass. It is clean, no funny business. But a bunch of filthy pigs bust in looking for drugs. I don't sell drugs at this place. But they find drugs anyway.
Frame job?
Crooked sucker captain named Blythe set me up so she can seize my gold as evidence. It's in lockup now. I don't get it back soon, it disappears into her fucking pocket.
So you want us to hit a police station? That's a big risk. How do we know your intel's worth it?
My people did some recon on Kapitan Svinia Shlucha. Found a lot of encrypted messages between Blythe and someone called Concord. Didn't think much of it until you called.
Concord's talking with a corrupt police captain. Very interesting.
You helped me get my shit back. The messages are all yours. She's relentless, but perfect timing. Let me combine the calls. You're not the only ones looking for the bad man.
Clover!
Is that Dallas? Fucking yeah, it's damn good to hear your voice.
Where have you been? We thought you were dead.
Oh, it's a long, shitty sob story. I'd have reached out, but you gobshites are hard to find. Vlad, on the other hand...
She called me looking for the shit-brained fucks that tried to kill you. Everybody out for blood, huh? I love it!
We're about to hit a goddamn NYPD station to get the next puzzle piece. We can always use good people.
Oh, say no fucking more. I'm on the next flight to New York. Don't start the fun without me.
So, this new crew, where'd you find them?
Street hustlers mostly, from my old neighborhood. Young'uns, lots of promise. Figured I could take what Hoxton did for me and pay it forward. Don't tell him I said that, though.
And when Concord's assassins came?
I survived by the skin of my teeth, but the crew... they got caught in the crossfire.
Shit.
They had nothing to do with the old days. I'm gonna make that evil cunt pay for what he did to them. I swear I will.
Finished decrypting those messages?
I have, but this is very strange.
Strange how?
All these emails are about a single inmate at Rikers Island. Concord got a DA to move up their court date. He's got a judge ready to transfer them to some private prison. And now he wants Captain Blythe to plant evidence.
Another frame job. Do they use the prisoner's name?
Just the ID number. 270-82014. I'm hacking the Rikers database now.
All this trouble for some inmate. What the hell's Concord playing at?
These messages are all dated after the Scry Digital job. I wonder if this is retaliation.
Retaliation? We know anybody at Rikers?
Not that I know of.
I'm pulling up the prisoner info now.
What?
Dallas, oh no.
Houston! That piece of shit's going after Houston!
Damn it! Call everyone back to the fucking safe house! Now!
Concord has Manhattan DA Kimball in his pocket. He's using his reach to move your brother from the courthouse to one of Concord's private prisons.
To have him shanked, no doubt. But we're not gonna let that happen. Shade, pull up the info.
Houston is being held at the Supreme Judicial Court of New York. High security and plenty of civilians. If you want to go quiet, we have some options. Bypass the detector, or we can always pay off the right people and get in through the garage.
And everything is in place to deal with the judge and the evidence if we go the quiet route.
We got that covered. I found all his dirty laundry. Apparently, the judge has a penchant for archiving his trysts.
Oh, a dirty old wanker, eh? What if we need to go in shooting? Best laid plans and all that. As you said, security's tight and we'll need some options if things go tits up.
Feel free to light the place up if you get pushed into a corner. We're well prepped.
That's what I like to hear. Not saying I'm gonna go postal in there or anything. I'm planning ahead, you know. Good to have, what you call it, contingencies and whatnot.
Everybody, check your gear. We can't afford any mistakes on this one. Let's get Houston back. It's good to have you back, man.
CrimeNet is alive and kicking, I see, and it sure as shit seems to have gotten a makeover. Huh. What does this do?
Don't touch that! For fuck's sake!
No, thank you for saving my ass. It's good to be back.
Thanks. You did save my ass, and it is good to be back. Now, from what you told me, this fucking guy Concord needs to be dealt with.
Oh, he's a fucker, all right. But he's not dumb. Shell corporations, proxies, slush funds. He's done a damn good job of insulating himself. Ever since you wiped out Murky Water, he's slowly been building up a war chest. And he managed to get Treaty up and running, though on a smaller scale so far.
Treaty. Let me guess. It's more of a PR-friendly version of a PMC. I hear those kinds of outfits have a very cuddly veneer these days.
Ah, good to know you didn't drink and gamble your brains out at least.
Oh, well, fuck you very much.
Treaty brands itself as a crisis aid and security consultant firm. But in reality, they're even worse than Murky Water. They run drugs, deal in blood diamonds, and help corporations strip natural resources illegally. You name it, and they've done it. But it's impossible to find verifiable proof.
As we can't deal with Concord head-on, we're looking for some way to hit him out of left field, and hopefully bleed all that cash into our own pockets.
It's a bit like trying to win against a casino. You can't really do it. The house always wins if you play by the rules. But what if we rob the house?
You're talking about the actual source of his money.
Yes. All these companies loan against equity and then make a profit when their investments pay off. But it's all digital. And if we mess with that surgically, we'll have Concord by the balls. And we'll make a hefty sum.
I hope this doesn't mean we'll be sitting on our hands and we'll have to watch you fuck around with the computer.
Don't worry about that. You'll get your hands dirty. And this one? It's a doozy. All right, Joy. Break it down for us.
Concord needs one last financial push to get Treaty on the Murky level. To do that, he's taking on some big-ass loans based on the equity of shares he has in certain companies. We're talking major corporations here. Concord owns stock in some, others are silent backers.
So, no cold hard cash. It's all digital.
And I'm guessing you found a way to fuck with that.
If we can get inside the New York Financial Exchange, hook right into their system, we can do some serious damage. A little shorting here, some pump and dumps there. Bing bang boom, Concord goes into the red. He'll have no money, no backing, and all of his powerful friends turn into pissed off enemies.
I'd rather lock him in a room with Wolf for a couple hours. But since Concord's off the grid, I guess this is the next best thing.
How about our wallets? Revenge is its own reward, but it would be a shame to leave Wall Street empty-handed.
Way ahead of you. I've set up an AI algorithm to target stocks we know will go up when the companies we mess with go down. All the investments are in place, and when they reach a certain level, the program will auto-sell and transfer the profits into our account.
I miss the days when all you needed were some guns, some guts, and a drill. How's the security in this place?
Security's tight at the exchange on a good day, and it's even worse than usual.
How come?
We hit a police station and the judicial court. The whole city's on high alert. They've added biometrics, personnel ID checks, all kinds of headaches. You can still do this quiet, but you'll need to go in masked up. finger on the trigger, ready for anything.
Good thing we like a challenge.
You want my expert opinion? Here it is. New York City is fucked. The Payday gang robbed the financial exchange. That shouldn't even be possible. Like, physically possible, but they did it anyway. Those criminal scumbags plundered the heart of the Western world, and they made it look easy. Look at the pattern. The Payday gang robs a few banks. The mayor says justice is coming. Then they rip off a police station, a fucking courthouse, and we get the same empty promises. Now this! Where's that justice we heard so much about? How does this keep happening? The clowns need to be caught, now!
Don't hold your breath.
Whatever influence Concord had, it's been shot to shit. No way he's in charge of Treaty anymore. It's probably being sold off to the highest bidder. What's left of it.
Still wish I could have killed him myself.
I hear you. But here's hoping someone cleans him up the same way he took care of Ralph and Shark.
Circle of life. Either way, that's one less megalomaniac corporate dickhead we have to worry about.
Won't make our lives easier. After what we pulled this year, the cops will come gunning for us extra hard. Maybe we should lay low for a while.
Ha! You kidding? We're just getting warmed up. And like they said on the news, we make this look easy.
Che cosa dovrei fare? Registrare